Yo, what up, ladies and gentlemen? We are back with another video. We are back with another predictions video, and we got Night of Champions in question. As you can see, we got the camera set up, still looking clean, still looking fresh. We got the lighting sorted, everything good. Let's get straight into the predictions, because some people are looking forward to it, some people are not. It's a Saudi show. It gets people talking at the end of the day. I personally like Saudi shows, and for one reason and one reason only. It's at a decent time for us here in South Africa. It's not at 3 in the morning where we have to wake up at 3 in the morning, stay up till 7 in the morning just to watch a pay-per-view. It's at a decent time for us, so I'm happy with that. Your Americans can watch it at 1 a.m. for a change. First match of the night. Well, what do we think is going to be the first match? What do we think is going to open? Because there's some bangers on this card. There's some real bangers on this card. Let's say Cody Rhodes versus Brock Lesnar. Let's talk about that match. Cody Rhodes basically broke his arm last night on Raw. I think that's what they basically said and what they alluded to, which is quite surprising, because a broken arm is not something you'd normally be allowed to wrestle with, and I get that's the story, and I get that's Cody's story. I just hope they're not trying to rewrite Hell in a Cell, because that cannot be rewritten. That was so real. That was so shocking. It can't be rewritten. It cannot be rewritten. Personally, I think Brock wins this. I don't think Cody can beat Brock with a broken arm. He could barely beat him with 2 working arms. So personally, I think Brock wins this, and they continue their feud till SummerSlam. That's what I think is going to happen. I don't see Cody beating Brock twice in a row without something happening at SummerSlam. Unless the SummerSlam plan is Cody versus Roman, which I highly doubt is going to happen, but unless that is the plan. So I'm going to go Brock Lesnar for the win on this one, and that's just it. What's next on here? What's next? Let's look at Gunther versus Mustafa Ali, which I think is a sleeper for match of the night. I really think that is a sleeper for match of the night. Mustafa Ali's obviously not getting the dub, but we know Mustafa Ali can wrestle. We know Gunther can wrestle. And big guy versus smaller guy, it's set up to be a good match. It's set up to be a really good match. I can't wait for Gunther to chop the shit out of Mustafa Ali, because we know that's coming. We know that's going to happen at the end of the day. But in terms of match quality, it could be the best on the card. I've just realized there is 3 women's matches on a Saudi Arabian card. I'm not sure if that's happened before. We usually get 1, maybe 2. 3 women's matches. That's surprising. That is progress. I know these things are often seen as just PR moves, but at the end of the day, that is some decent progress. Let's talk about one of these women's matches. Bianca Belair versus Asuka. Now, there hasn't been much build again, but of course we still got Friday night to come again and give us some more progress within the story. But I got a feeling Asuka might take this win. I think she has to. She lost at Mania. She's now turned heel, which she should have turned heel a while ago. She surely has to beat Bianca Belair at Night of Champions. If Asuka does not beat Bianca Belair, who beats Bianca Belair? Charlotte Flair? I do not want to see that. Keep that away from me. Charlotte Flair beating Bianca Belair will be the worst thing possible. She's already established. We need to make, I say a new name. Asuka's not a new name, but Asuka has been left in the dust a lot of times, and I feel like she needs a proper run and a proper win. So I'm going to say Asuka's getting that win, and I think Asuka deserves that win. Let's talk about another women's match, and let's say Rhea Ripley versus Natalya, which is an obvious one. I don't see Natalya getting anywhere near Rhea Ripley. I actually see this match going fairly quick. I can see Natalya showing off her technique, because we know Natalya is very good in the ring. She's technically sound. Of course she is. I mean, she's literally from the Hart family. She will be technically sound. But it's Natalya. She's had her time. She's there to do a job. She's there to have a good match. It's not going to be a bad match at all. Natalya doesn't have bad matches. She has clean, pristine matches. They might not be the over-the-top matches, but it's not going to be a botch fest. That's for sure. So I'm going to say Rhea Ripley retains her title, maybe with a little bit of Dom interference. Most likely with a bit of Dom interference. Although, she hasn't needed the Judgment Day in these big matches. She's done it on her own, which I kind of like. I kind of like that. Okay. Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn versus Roman Reigns and Solo Sikoa. If this main event, I am going to be pissed. Pissed. This should not be anywhere near the main event, in my opinion. The build has been lackluster. The build has just been thrown together. Roman Reigns hasn't been on TV much at all. So I'm gonna say this is a tough one. Roman could take the dub. Roman really could be holding 4 titles. If that happens, I don't know what to say. If that happens, put down in the comments what bet or what dare should I do if Roman Reigns and Solo Sikoa take the win? Because it could happen, but I got a feeling Sami and KO is going to pin Solo Sikoa, and that's going to lead to more storyline stuff. So put it down in the comments what you guys think I should do, and maybe, depending on what it is, because let's be real, we all got lives here. I got to go to college the next day, so if you guys are making me shave my eyebrows, that's not happening. But let me know down below what you guys think I should do if Roman Reigns or Solo Sikoa gets the win. And the top comments, I'll maybe do it. Be realistic, guys. So I'm gonna say Sami Zayn KO, like I alluded to, or like I said now. Another match, Becky Lynch versus Trish Stratus, and I think this is another 50-50, fairly even match. Either person could win because I think it's leading to a match at SummerSlam. And because it's leading to a match at SummerSlam, surely the heel gets the win now, similar to Cody and Brock. Surely the heel gets the win now, then Becky goes ahead and gets the win at SummerSlam. That's what I'm thinking should happen. But in saying that, we could see a little leader interference here at Night of Champions and Becky get the win. We could also see Lita attack Becky. I got a feeling we're going to see that. I don't know why. I got a feeling both Lita and both Trish are going to be heels at some point. And I don't know who would team with Becky at that point. Who could it be? Who could we see? Maybe... Ooh. Wait, is Charlotte Flair on... Charlotte Flair's on Raw, isn't she? Charlotte Flair might be on Raw. If Charlotte Flair is on Raw, that would be interesting. I can't remember where Charlotte Flair is. She could be on SmackDown. That would be interesting. We haven't seen them as a tag team for a very long time, due to obvious reasons. We know why. But that could be interesting if she's on Raw. I cannot remember. So I'm going to say Trish Stratus gets the win here. Maybe a leader heel turn as well. Could be interesting. Could be interesting. Now, on to what I feel should be the main event. Seth freaking Rollins versus AJ Styles for the new World Heavyweight Championship. The reports were initially Seth Rollins is going to be the champion. And then the reports were that Seth Rollins is a doubt, or some people are considering going against Seth Rollins because he's in the new Marvel movie or the new Captain America movie. So how busy is he going to be? Because as you've seen, he hasn't been on the last 2 episodes of Raw. He's been doing interviews, pre-recorded interviews. So that's kind of going against what Triple H said initially of having a champion that is the workhorse champion that's there defending his title. But at the same time, AJ Styles is a SmackDown superstar. That defeats the point of having a title on Raw. So surely Seth just still gets the win, considering he's a Raw superstar. Seth gets the win and potentially loses it quickly if he's really busy with this title. I mean, with this movie. I don't know who he loses it to. Maybe a Finn Balor. Seth versus Finn Balor. Because they've been putting that in the works here and there. I don't know. I'm going to go with Seth Rollins for the win. Let's go with Seth Rollins for the win. I think it's going to be a damn good match. I know I said earlier that Gunther and Mustafa could have a good match. Only because AJ Styles has let me down in his recent matches. You think back to his matches with Edge. I think he's just getting a little bit slower. And we just need to relax on our expectations. I'm not saying he's bad by any means. He's still top of the range. But let's just lower our expectations. Just slightly. I think, but maybe then again, I know I'm waffling here. He's been out of action. So maybe he's recovered the body a little bit, got a little bit of that speed back, got a little bit of whatever he was missing. Maybe he has a banger with Seth Rollins. I hope he has a banger with Seth Rollins. Anyways, guys, let me know down below who you think is winning at Night of Champions. Seth Rollins, AJ Styles, Gunther, Mustafa, The Bloodline, Sami Zayn KO. Let me know, guys. And yeah, we'll see you in the next video. Take care. Peace.